Welcome back. Quick glance at the equity market. It's absolutely flat, 17 points lower, so not much happening, which means it's a good time to look at commodities. And let's see what the excitement there is all about. Manisha is joining in. Manisha, what's on your radar?
Well, I'm looking at the crude oil prices because while gold and silver take a bit of a pause there, the crude oil prices have continued to be volatile, and this is on the downside, really. With 2% of a fall, it's a 4-month lows that you're looking at in sense of crude oil prices. 3 or 4 reasons why crude is under pressure. One clearly has been the OPEC Plus meeting, which is on 5th of October. Well, what they're looking to do is increase production for the month of November to the tune of 500,000 barrels per day. For October, the increase was 137,000 barrels per day. So this is going to be 3 to 4 times higher than what November could be looking at. So with that kind of a surge in production coming in from OPEC Plus, the market's already factoring in a weaker market prices there. In addition to OPEC Plus, remember, Saudi Arabia also voluntarily had cut its own output. Now it seems to be restoring first batch of previously suspended supplies, and that could be weighing onto the markets as well. If you look at the US markets, then you are looking at higher production. Crude and gasoline stockpiles also have been rising for last couple of weeks there. That's putting pressure there. And then we also are looking at that very long halted supplies that we saw in Iraq's Kurdish oil. That export is expected to resume after 2.5 years. So there is supply and more supply coming in from all sides. The street is also looking at risk of sentiment deepening as the US government shutdown just about drags on. The only thing that seems to be supporting prices right now in Asian markets is the China's ongoing purchases for the last few quarters for its strategic reserve. Well, that seems to be offering some support. I want to take you through on what we've done in sense of crude oil prices in this year. We opened at 75. We did see a high of $82 a barrel, and the low was 4 months ago at $60 a barrel. 67, of course, is where we've seen markets move around. But the kind of constant pressure that you're seeing in case of crude oil prices, expectations are that we could be going back to 60 in this quarter itself. Sub-60 kind of reports is something that we also seem to be getting in from some banks and brokerages. And with that, for the year, we are down by 15%, a third straight year of declines coming in, and sharper declines is what we've seen in last couple of years then. So a lot of pressure continuing in case of the crude oil prices as we get into the fourth quarter of this calendar year.
Okay, well, a big correction from last Friday's high, double-digit fall, and we'll track what happens from here on.